Okay, in this video, we're going to be cutting into 2-point cubes. So what we're going to do is cut into the side of one of these cubes that's already drawn in 2-point perspective. So we're going to label these with A and B so that you know what I'm referring to as we're drawing. So we're going to draw 2 lines to A. That's the top and the bottom of the rectangle. So both of those lines are going to A. Because the top and the bottom of this plane both go to A. Then you're going to draw the vertical sides straight up and down or perpendicular. This is then this corner is going to go to B. That's going to indicate that inside corner right there. This side, this is a little bit crooked, so I'm going to redo it to make it a little more accurate. Okay, so that line I just drew goes all the way to B, or would go all the way to B. You just draw that until it intersects to that line. Depending on whatever angle that is at. The next hole we're going to draw is going to be on the B plane of this rectangle. So you're going to start by drawing the top and bottom of the rectangle, vanishing to B and drawing these vertically. Then from that inside corner, you're going to go back to A. So I'm just going to draw it a little ways in so that you can see what it looks like if it just goes a little ways in instead of all the way in like the previous one. So that goes to B, and then this one goes straight up and down where those intersect. So this goes to B, this goes to B, and this goes to B. And then this one goes to A. So that's how you get a hole that goes just a little ways in. That's useful whenever you're doing letters. Okay, now we're going to cut a rectangle into the top of this rectangle. So you're going to draw to A, and then to B, and to B. And that's going to form your shape. So notice this goes to B to B, to B to B, to A to A to A to A. Now you're just missing basically one line, which is this line going straight down. That's that inside corner. Okay, I'm going to do another rectangle on this box, or another rectangle hole on this box, so you can just follow along. All right, now to do 2-point letters, starting with 2-point cubes. So what I want to have you guys look at first is a drawing that kind of is like a billboard. So if you were to write the word art on a billboard, there are parts of the word art, A-R-T, that have horizontal lines. And what you need to keep in mind is those horizontal lines, this one, this one, this one, all would vanish to the vanishing point. The rest of these lines would not. They would be normal. But this, and this all vanish to either A or B. So in this case, they're vanishing to B because the entire plane is vanishing to B. So as you write each letter, the horizontal lines vanish to B. So now if we were to take a few other letters and write them on the A side, you would have horizontal lines that would then vanish to the A point. So same rules apply. If they're vertical, they're normal, but if they're horizontal, they would vanish to A because we're on the A plane side. Okay, so on this side, we're gonna do a block letter L. So this is on the B plane side. So I'm gonna just kind of form the front of the letter and make it vanish to B. Okay, once your block letter L is formed, you're going to go from each corner and vanish back to point A. From here, you can decide how deep or how wide of a letter you want to create and put the back side of the L in. Okay, so I'm going to do a letter T now on the front of this cube. Again, the front of the letter is going to vanish to B, and then I'll use A to add the dimension to the letter. From here we have to B, to B, to B. All of these lines are vanishing to B, so now we need to vanish from every corner back to A. once you get good enough at drawing letters onto the cubes, you can try to do a letter all by itself, so without using a cube. With this letter, I'm gonna form an L, and I'm gonna say that this L is gonna be laying on its back. So I'm just trying to think in my head what corner is pointing at me, and how it's going to vanish and how it's going to appear as I'm drawing it. So it becomes quite a bit more tricky as you don't rely on the cube that you're drawing on. Here are a few more examples of letters in 2-point perspective, just kind of sketched out, but you get the idea.